in the Bank contract ladder match this past Sunday, won by Seth Rollins. And listen, let's just cut to the chase, Seth. Dean Ambrose is going to win the contract on Sunday. He was climbing the ladder. You were down and out before Kane was sent down by the Authority. He took out Ambrose. He took out Ambrose and cost him the Money in the Bank contract.
Look, there's no rules in a Money in the Bank ladder match. Anything goes. And the bottom line is, I'm the one who climbed the ladder. I'm the one who took down the briefcase. It doesn't matter how it happened.
And here we go with our main event, Ambrose versus Orton. What about the words from Dean Ambrose where he said, quote, he will haunt you, Seth Rollins, that briefcase you're holding should be filled with TNT because it's going to blow up in your face. Every time you try to cash it in, Ambrose is going to be there.
That's exactly the kind of thing I would expect someone like Dean Ambrose to say. He's out of his mind. He's crazy. He's a lunatic. He's going to do whatever it takes to try to get some measure of revenge.
But certainly seems to be a very poor loser.
He is. He's a sore loser as well. He doesn't understand. I'm smarter. I'm better. I have been the entire time.
Did he ever thank you for building the Shield?
Really? You think someone like Dean Ambrose would thank me for all the success that I've given him?
That's terrible.
He doesn't even understand the concept of that. It doesn't register in his brain. That's right. That's right. He's still hurting. He ain't recovered. It's only been less than a week.
You know, Seth, let's just go back to last month. I mean, why would you expect Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns to act any differently toward you? I mean, you guys had just come off an amazing victory over Evolution, a clean sweep. You were the most powerful faction perhaps in the history of WWE. And what do? You turn your back on them and join the Authority.
Michael, look over here. You see this briefcase? You see there's a contract in this briefcase. If I hadn't have done what I did to Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, this may not be in my possession.
Covered by Orton and a kick out. So you sold your soul to get...
This is all the validation I need. We were, as far as I was going to take the Shield, we had gotten as far as we were going to get.
You have no scruples?
Michael?
So if Triple H doesn't give you what you want, are you going to turn your back on him? Are you going to turn your back on Randy Orton? You're going to turn your back on Kane?
Absolutely not. I do what's best for business, just like Triple H, just like Randy Orton, and just like Kane.
And look at Ambrose trying to pick apart Orton here.
I'm the one who's responsible for every ounce of success he's ever had. And sure, he's uber talented and out of his... Yeah. Oh, you want to fight? Come on, bring that to me.
It seems like every time he's wanted to fight, you've run away from him or had some excuse not to do it.
Oh, really?
Are you trying to pick a fight?
What about this?
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to...
I'm the one who asked for him to be in the match on Sunday.
Oh, it's true.
I wanted him in that match. I wanted to beat Dean Ambrose. I did exactly what I said I was going to do.
That's true.
I stood over top of him on the ladder, contract in hand, and he was laid out.
Oh, that's true. Back to the injured shoulder. Yeah, thanks to Kane. You should buy Kane a Rolex watch for what he did for you. And look at...
Oh, don't be silly. Kane doesn't wear watches.
Randy Orton.
That's a good point.
Looking on the injured shoulder of Dean Ambrose. So, Seth, when are you going to cash in the contract? When are you going to try to cash it in again?
Well, that's the beauty of this thing, Michael. I got a whole year to decide when the best opportunity is for me to cash in and become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
What if Randy Orton wins the Fatal 4-Way at Battleground in 2 weeks? Will you cash in on your buddy from the Authority, Randy Orton?
I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm saying at the time and the opportunity presented itself.
You just said that you wouldn't stab Orton or Kane in the back.
That's not stabbing anybody in the back.
Wow, right to the bad shoulder. And just like that, Randy Orton has taken control of this match. We're coming back with Orton and Ambrose and Seth Rollins on commentary in a moment. Cover by Orton, kick out by Ambrose. This is our main event. Ambrose injured shoulder and all against the Viper, Randy Orton. Mr. Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins joining us here at ringside. The well-documented history between Rollins and Ambrose, former teammates, now enemies.
Yeah, thanks to Ambrose being a sore loser.
Yeah, he really.
No, I think it had to do with Seth Rollins in a steel chair, but
Seth Rollins built the Shield. Ambrose should send him flowers every single week.
Who says Seth Rollins built the Shield? He did?
You're the one that named him the architect, Michael, so apparently you did.
I mean, it was apparent to anybody who's watched WWE over the last 2
years. The leg
years.
and a kick out.
It's fairly apparent that I was the one who organized that entire thing, Michael.
I think it's pretty apparent that Ambrose and Reigns are doing very well on their own as well.
So why are they so hell-bent on getting back at me? I don't get it. He should be thanking me, moving on, living his own life, just like I'm doing over here.
You've been dressing a lot nicer as of late, Seth. Some of that authority money coming in. You go to Triple H's tailor.
It is a nice suit, isn't it?
It's a really nice
It's
suit.
a hell of a suit.
I know suits, so that's a good suit.
And I look good, too. I look good
Very
in
good.
the suit.
You got to be enjoying what Randy Orton is doing to Dean Ambrose here.
It's not a bad view I got out here. Ambrose is in trouble. Randy's dangerous.
Systematically destroying that shoulder of Dean Ambrose.
Oh, come on, Michael. This is all I need. I don't need to go back and watch replays. I got this contract sitting right here. This is all the validation I need to know that I'm right, he was wrong, you were wrong, and I'm the man around here, all right?
Don't get hot.
Well, you're frustrating me a little bit here.
Frustrating me too, Michael.
And Orton, now it's Orton's shoulder first into the post, and Ambrose creates a little bit of space and buys some time. One thing about Dean Ambrose is he doesn't give up. He's got that pit bull mentality. Rollins knows all about that. You once referred to this man as a guy who belonged in a rubber room with a straitjacket on. And look at Ambrose. He's driving his injured shoulder into the mat to try to get back into place.
That's why I recruited him.
Yeah, real wise. Hit him in the back with a chair, wasn't it?
Hey, I'm the one with the contract, so I'm doing just fine.
Seth built him. Seth destroyed him.
Look at Ambrose. Right hands. Break their Orton. Now a headbutt. Battling this match with one arm is Dean Ambrose, building some momentum. Now taking down Randy Orton. And again, Dean Ambrose floors Orton. What tenacity in Dean Ambrose. Coming at you from all directions. Ambrose catches Orton.
Landing on that bad shoulder, Ambrose did. Look at him, he's in pain.
You better watch this carefully, Seth. Someday, you're going to have to be in the ring with this man. Orton over the top rope.
I think Seth knows him plenty well.
I know him better than he knows himself.
Look at this guy. Look at him.
He's not all there.
Ambrose, take it out.
He sure is fun to watch.
Both men are down.
Come on, Randy. Come on, Randy.
Take another look at Dean Ambrose throwing all caution into the wind. Dean Ambrose comes flying through the ropes, and Orton's hurt. Randy is hurt. And driven in the barricade again by the man on the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose. Gotten awfully quiet, Mr. Rollins.
I'm just watching. I'm observing.
It's a great match.
It is a great match.
Seth's enjoying watching, just like everybody else in the WWE Universe. Michael.
Get up, Randy.
Oh, look out, look out, look out, look out! Ambrose right over the announce table and taking on Rollins. And now the fight's on! The fight's on! Ambrose taking on Rollins. Dean Ambrose will stop at nothing to take out Seth Rollins. And now he turns his focus back to Randy Orton. And the fight we're looking to strike, but he's hung up by Ambrose. Ambrose back into the ring. Dean Ambrose from behind for the victory, for the big win over Randy Orton, and a kick out at 2. This Ambrose is completely nuts.
He's all over the place. And like I said, he's fun to watch. It's crazy, but he's fun to watch.
You gotta go check on your buddy Seth over there. Seth was floored by Ambrose. Ambrose flying over the table at Rollins, and now Randy Orton. Power slam. Randy Orton's got Ambrose in place off the second rope, John. Randy Orton, Ambrose countered. Orton over the top rope. Oh, Rollins right to the bad shoulder with the briefcase. Right to the bad shoulder of Dean Ambrose with the briefcase. And that's why Rollins was out here. Make no doubt about it. RKO by Orton.
We don't know that's why he was out here. For no reason, Ambrose assaulted Rollins. Ambrose the one that started all this. Rollins was just doing commentary.
And Rollins and Orton ripping off that protective bandage on Ambrose, and Ambrose is hurt. Dean Ambrose is hurt. The injured shoulder exposed. Now the two men that John Cena said were in the authorities' back pocket. Orton and Rollins doing a number on Ambrose.
No, look at this. They're going to injure that shoulder.
Hey! Roman Reigns! Reigns! The match is over. Reigns can be out here. Roman Reigns, Superman punch! Wow!
Right on the button to Randy Orton. Randy doesn't know where he is after that Superman punch.
And Seth Rollins
knows where he is.
Saving Orton. Pulling Randy Orton out of harm's way. And for tonight anyway, the authorities, Orton and Rollins, escaped the wrath of Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. But these issues are far from over.
Somebody give me my train. Somebody give me my contract. Somebody give me my contract.
John Orton and Seth Rollins may rue the day that they went after Reigns and Ambrose.